Hello, and welcome to this newest episode of
Every Rush song.
I don't have a song lyric because we don't know what album we're doing next. We have to decide right now what album we're going to cover after Vapor Trails. And you know what? Maybe I'm being presumptuous. Maybe we don't want to do another album, Tim.
Shayne, the name
Yes.
of the podcast is called Every Rush Song. It's not called Every Rush Song because we're tired or we don't want to do it anymore. No, we are dedicated Rush fans. We are going to do this podcast until we have discussed and covered every Rush song.
That's our new tagline, by the way. That entire paragraph.
Get put it on a bumper sticker. That's going to be my new vanity plate. Just got to fit that into seven characters. Wow, I really should have thought that title through a little more. Most Rush
With
songs.
Lots of Rush songs.
Several Rush songs. All right, well, we have
A good portion of Rush songs.
All right, same formula then. Do we go around? Looks like Tim's got the 11 o'clock position. So who wants to go first? Because Jason.
Well, yeah, I'm not
Clock.
entirely sure which one I want to go with because now my opinions have changed about, it's like I knew what I wanted to go with at first, and it felt like we had all picked early on, okay, we want to do this one next. But now my opinions about that have changed. On account of I'm stupid.
And I think it'll be fun to do this every time instead of just planning it out in advance. Just kind of take them as and maybe we want to do Power Windows again, but we don't.
Word.
Yeah. And it was interesting how Tim was very consistent with the ones he wanted to do for his first three, and now that we've done Vapor Trails, it's like the world is wide open. He's soaring into lost altitudes on this one.
Hey, I've got three. I'm gonna
I got to
name
fill
off.
the vision with symbols.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Then I am going to nominate an album, and I'm not just doing this to be consistent. I'm going to stay with Clockwork Angels again because it's super badass. And especially Headlong Flight is just its stock gets higher. Every time I listen to it, I like it more. Clockwork Angels.
Hey, that's a
I'm writing
Clockwork
down the vote.
Angels for Shayne.
Okay.
There. I wrote it down. I can't change my mind now. It's my first vote.
Okay.
Jay?
Okay. My first vote is for. You guys aren't going to believe it. Test for Echo.
Whoa.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Wait a minute.
I've got on my playlist, I've got like a relaxing song playlist, and there's a song on here on this Test for Echo that I love called Resist.
Yes. I was going to say that before you said it, but you said it, so I can't say it.
Probably one of my favorite Rush songs right now.
Yeah.
And I like their live acoustic version the best.
Yes.
Very nice.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute, though. We're just finishing Vapor Trails, which came right after Test for Echo. Are those two close together?
Oh, did it really?
We don't care about that.
Good point.
Let's
Test
not
for Echo.
worry about the man behind the curtain.
I wrote it down, but he scares me. He's creepy. He's so weird. I don't know what he looks like. He's probably very ugly.
Maybe. Okay.
There are some who call him Tim?
Yes.
Tim.
All the world's a Tim, and each must play his part.
Fate had me in love with you as my sweetheart. Act 1 was when we met. Sorry.
It was when I opened your chest with the pocket knife. I'm sorry, what? What?
That's my
What?
favorite
Sorry.
act.
All
Oh,
right.
oh, coughing hard, coughing hard.
My first choice choose make is, and I don't remember if I did this first the last 2 times or not. I don't think so. But time has gone by. Time is a gypsy caravan, steals away the
Ooh.
night
Yes,
to
it
leave you
does.
stranded in dreamland. I'm going with Signals.
Oh my.
Wait, that's
When he said caravan, that
That's-
threw me off because I was thinking of
that's not on Signals.
I know it's
You
Roll the
just-
Bones, but still.
Bye bye.
Exactly.
Whoa.
wow.
I'm going with Signals.
Now, so far, we've got a little consistency here with Tim and Signals, and Clockwork
But is it
Angels and
always
Mead.
has it been my first choice make?
I
Always thought it was second.
I'd have to go back and look. Maybe when we pick the next one, maybe I'll go back and have a more
Okay.
thorough record of what we've
And
picked.
Signals is a great album, though.
Okay, you picked Vapor Trails first last time, Tim, and then
And by the way,
Signals. So still
side note,
consistent. Yes.
This year's the 40th anniversary of that album, according to what it says on. No, it was last year.
Well, they've already
missed
it was this year, the 40th
Yeah.
anniversary. They released the 40th anniversary videos of songs that
they've got some pretty cool merch.
I'd like to hear a remixed version of Signals, and I would like they've done on their other 40th anniversaries, a live recording from the tour. Come on, it's out there.
That's agreed.
Yes,
Agreed.
Yes,
Agreedamente.
Right.
Ton of words.
but yes,
So far, I am seeing that we all have picked different songs. So usually there's at least one that we all come up with that's common. So,
Sometimes it
Okay.
takes a few to get there.
yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know why I'm gonna break far, far away from Jay in that era. But no, I'm not. Counterparts.
oh boy, that's such a good album.
It is a good album.
And I'm gonna tell you why now that I've written it down.
I want to know. Leave that thing alone. Sorry.
Check my notes. It rocks. I really like the songs on it. That's gonna be why it rocks, man. That's why I want to do it. I think that the message of Counterparts, the theme of Counterparts, is relevant today. And what I was listening to it, I guess like last week or so, and the cleverness of the cover finally hit me. And then when I realized everything going on with that cover, and I thought, yeah, I want to do Counterparts next. And I
It's like
promise
someone's getting screwed.
I didn't say that just to make you wonder what I was thinking and pick it. I promise I would never try to manipulate you like that.
Oh wow.
But yeah, someone's getting screwed.
That's a good pick choose make. That's for sure.
No.
All right. So my number 2, I'm gonna have to switch gears here a little bit. My number 2 is going to be an album from 1993 called Counterparts.
Oh
Oh no. Can I
Yes.
change my vote? I didn't want to agree this early.
No.
All right. Well, I think we still need to
We
can't
each
end it
have one
this
more.
early.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't this early. We have to vote some more.
Can I vote twice? Well, no, 3 times.
All right, let's go to 4 each and see if we can change our mind. Is that wrong?
Yeah,
No,
it is.
just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great album. I like the there's a couple of songs on there where I really, really like. Um, there's one like the Nobody's Hero is like very acoustic-y. It's not your typical sounding Rush song, you know? And then uh yeah, it's just I don't know, it's a great album and it'll take us 11 weeks to cover. So
Oh
that's a lot
man,
of material.
let me think about this.
Yeah.
I didn't think how many songs are on that.
Hmm.
11-7.
Tim, Timothy, Tim,
Okay, so
Tari.
it's up to me to give it a unanimous vote
Or
with the chance of round 3, all of us picking the same album. Then we
Exactly.
gotta hash it out between the two.
Head
yeah,
to
then
head.
we have sudden death over time.
Yeah.
Or I don't, and then round 3, there's a chance that we all pick the same album.
True.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And the episode isn't quite as short as we feared.
since everybody gets lemonade from the north, I of course am going to deviate from the norm, and I'm going to take us back to Fly By Night.
Wait, away from here?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm going to change my life again.
Again?
Fly By Night. Goodbye, my dear Jay and Shayne.
Gasp.
you just want to do Rivendell.
I've decided that, look, we don't know. We're not promised tomorrow. We just don't know what's going to happen. All I know is I just want to get Rivendell over with. No, I Fly By Night, which that's the first time I've ever nominated that album.
Wow. Okay.
Now, according to my records, on the which album should we cover first, someone, let me check my notes here. Shanye, I'm not sure the pronunciation, but Shanye, whoever that person is, nominated Fly By Night the first.
Skigan. Shagayani.
Charlemagne,
Shani.
Sharpney,
Yeah. Shani.
The
Shani.
The Shining.
Shina. Shanana.
Okay, Tim. I dropped my pen.
Tall in the snow.
Interesting, because I don't want to ignore those early albums, and we haven't gone to the early Rush.
We
And
haven't.
see,
We did class.
and I almost hit you with one that would take us into 2024.
Because it's got a lot of songs on it.
No, well, I mean, it depends on your point of view.
2112.
Archives, which has Rush, Fly By Night, and Caress of Steel, all in the same album cover, all 3 records. That was called Rush Archives. I could have nominated that,
You could have,
but I went with Fly By Night.
but you did. You did. I can't remember if anyone's nominated. It seems like someone else has nominated this one in the past, and I think it's underappreciated, even though it almost cost them their careers. Caress of Steel.
Yeah.
And I'm writing that down.
Interesting. Caress.
I wrote it down. So sorry, we have to do it. So join us next week as we dive into
Ain't done.
Oh,
Come on now. I think I'm going bald. You know, I think I'm interested by that because I love the two the necrophiliac and the fountain of Lamantha. I'm interested in those two, and of course, I think I'm going bald is a great song. It's just
so underrated. It is so
Yeah.
underrated.
yeah.
You thought Nocturne was long? Wait till we cover. I think
Good
I'm going
Lord.
bald.
Oh my goodness.
Well, how
Okay.
long is the fountain of
It's the whole,
The whole side too, right?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
whole side.
20 minutes.
Uh,
20 minutes.
wow. Nice. Wow. That's a
With
good
with a 9-minute, 10-minute, basically Vitor Part 2 with the Necromancer.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was a good
Oh,
choice pick, Make.
hmm.
Choose.
That makes me think that maybe we should do Fly By Night first. Well, I can't take it back. It's written, it's set in ink. And it's not even that's a stylus. It's not an eraser, so it's there.
All right, Jay.
You guys remember when we first started, we said, what Rush albums, we're going to do all the Rush albums. And I was saying, yeah, but the first album doesn't have Neil Peart on it. So, I mean, does that really count? And then I went back and I listened to it, and I really like this album. So my choose make is Rush.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think I'm
first
freezing. I'm freezing in fear. I can't write it down. Rush. It is set,
Rush.
so let it be written. So let it be done. Well, thanks, fans. We will see you next week when we start with finding. Okay. Oh, yeah. Tim gets another vote.
I get another vote. This is going to be interesting
Uh-oh.
because it's going to make a decision.
Uh-oh. I bet it does.
Yeah, I'm going with Caress of Steel.
Ooh, well then we got a tie.
No.
Right.
Oh,
So
no.
now we got a battle between Counterparts and Caress of Steel.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm saying while I write it down. Man, if I use my remover to remove all the ums. Okay. Who wants to make a case for each one? What do we do? This is the first time this has happened. I guess it's going to happen
first.
as we
Very well could happen.
process them out. There's going to be fewer options. I mean, there's only a few albums left to cover. There's so many to cover.
Well, first of all, there's only 5 songs on Caress of Steel, but I would say the Fountain of, wouldn't you say the Fountain of, what is it?
Lamneth.
Lamneth. Wouldn't you say that's at least a 2-parter? I mean, that's a long one, right?
Yeah,
I would.
It's going to be like when we did Hemispheres.
Yeah.
When we did Cygnus X1 Book 2.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Necromancer will probably be also probably a 2-part.
But we really owe that a lot more coverage.
No, I bet you we get Necromancer done in 1 part. I bet you.
Hey, and what's cool is we've already done Bastille Day, so we don't have to do that one.
Oh.
No, we still do. We're going to do our deeper dive when we got into the album.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're going to take a vote. We're going to go around the horn and take a vote.
Do we need to make a case for each album for the 2 that are in the top choice pick makes?
I have a case, and then you can make a case if you want. Okay. My case? I think Counterparts.
Get off my case, man.
Didn't mean to get in your case. The relevance of Counterparts currently, I think, would be relevant with its relevantness. And yeah, you know what? I didn't think that through about Bastille Day. We just did Bastille Day, so just 1 vote. Would like to put a little space between the Bastille Day we did and then doing Bastille Day again with Caress of Steel.
Are you kidding me? We spent 4 hours and 58 minutes on Nocturne. That's 6 episodes right there.
That's true.
It's going to be 2026 before we ever get to Caress of Steel. If that was to be the choose make.
Nocturne Part 6.
Right.
It's like when Jay and I did all those Beer Thursday episodes with the paranormal investigator.
Yeah.
Ended up taking up like 12 episodes after I cut it up. Okay. Yes. What? That's another podcast. It's another show.
All right, so Shayne just did his thing for.
Dear Thursday thing.
So, and then I would like to also make a case for Counterparts, um, just simply because I too, like right now when I'm thinking about that song, I'd really love to know everybody's thoughts on. Oh shit, it's not on here. Never mind.
On what?
No, I don't know. I that's a album that when it came out, I liked it, but I haven't listened to it that much in years. But there's just songs on it that are so good, like that I would love to explore. The only downside is it will take us quite a bit longer to get through than it would Caress of Steel. So there's that. But hey, man, come on. We're doing every Rush song, man.
And we
So
gotta get to it eventually.
exactly. And honestly, I don't know. I would prefer to do this one next. That's my argument. That's all I have to say. That's all I gotta say about that.
Okay. Um, I love Counterparts.
Leave off.
Tim.
I think it's my turn, right?
Yes, it
No.
was. Yeah, I
Yes.
really
So
interrupted
it is.
Tim.
It's
as
your
I
turn.
was saying,
Yeah.
I love Counterparts. I love Counterparts.
You love Tim, do you love Counterparts?
I love Counterparts. I love Counterparts.
There you have it, folks.
Um,
But
it's a very strong album. So many good songs, so many songs that they should have played live and they didn't. And boy, that just burns me. I'm going to be very excited to talk about Counterparts, but that's not my choose make. That's my reason for wanting to do Counterparts. Now, Shayne, did you wait a second? You did go over Press and Steel also in your argument for and for not, right?
No, I didn't give any plus for Caress of Steels.
Okay,
Crest of Steels.
so give us your plus for Press and Steel.
I even did it. And I said I prefer doing the other one.
You did. Oh yeah, Crest of Steel. Yeah, I just think it's underrated, and I think if we could point out some of the parts that are unsung about it, no pun intended, that I think it'd help people appreciate it more. And I think it's about time we dove into those early years a little bit.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
yeah,
a
that's
good
mine.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Jay,
Yeah.
I already did mine.
you already did yours. Okay, Progressive Steel, second album with Neil, and boy, they got weirder with this one.
It almost ended their career.
It almost ended their career. Some very interesting stories to say about that album because on that tour, they started off opening for Kiss, and so there's some good stories in relations to Press and Steel with that. So that's going to be fun to talk about. That would be my reasoning for Press and Steel. Plus, yes, going to some much earlier stuff. So now it's time to make the decision, choice, choose, pick.
Which song is getting the rose?
To vote, the actual vote.
Oh,
A
the
vote.
vote.
The
Shall we vote?
actual vote is now.
And luckily, there's only 3 of us, so there's no tie.
Yeah, there's no time.
Unless I pick
baseball.
both.
Unless it's unanimous, then it is a tie.
Then it is a tie. It's a unanimous tie. All right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let's just
Okay.
go around the horn and see where we're standing.
Caress of Steel.
Counterparts.
And Tim unexpectedly decides to trade his pick
Oh,
for Dante Culpepper. No,
Dante Culpepper.
Shayne,
the All the Worlds at Tim have selected Dante Culpepper this round.
Shayne, I'm sorry, pal, but you're being outvoted. It is Counterparts.
Wow. That was
Counterparts.
unexpected.
Yes.
Wow.
This is it like in Monty Python and the Holy Grail when they had to eat minstrels and there was much rejoicing?
And the minstrels rejoice.
All right. Well,
So Counterparts it is.
there
All
we
right.
Ba, ba, ba.
Boom,
Do,
boom,
do,
boom,
do,
boom.
do, 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 do. Yes. Oh, I love Counterparts. It
Yeah.
makes me happy feel.
And I do like the idea that another show is going to be doing it because it's fun to give an opportunity for people to listen to both sides, both thought process. I
Right.
mean, we may
Going on
have
at the same time.
they may have some points that we don't think of and vice versa, and probably will. But that'll be interesting. I
It's
like
like
it.
it's like during the presidential primary debates. Oh,
Mhm.
you can listen one night to what one side is saying,
mhm.
all the people there, and you can listen on another night to the other side.
Right.
Mhm.
You can listen to the right side and then the wrong side.
Oh,
And-
oh.
And my fourth
Son of a
nomination
bitch.
is for
Just kidding.
2112.
Just kidding.
Your
What?
fourth nomination is 2112.
Oh, yes. Such a great album. I have a feeling we're saving the best for last, aren't we?
Yes.
Are we?
It's kind of what I
Or-
was thinking.
Or are we?
Oh, good
See,
plan. Think
I
about
don't
it that way.
know because there's part of me that wants to save Moving Pictures for last since it's the
Yeah.
greatest album ever recorded by anyone ever. But then there's a part of me that also wants to end the entire thing with The Garden. So I don't know why I keep nominating
Oh,
Clockwork Angels to do
no,
next.
I don't want to be crying through that one.
It's the last episode and it's The Garden. We're so sad. But not yet. We've still got a lot of albums to get to before we do that last of all possible episodes.
Yes.
All right. Well, there you have it. You don't want to miss it. And what Jay was referring to earlier, the YouTube channel Rush Fans, well, they started with Rush and they've gone through them all in order. And as of this recording, they're about to wrap up Counterparts soon.
I
We'll
reckon they
probably
will.
be a couple weeks
Yeah.
behind them with Counterparts. So
That'll be great. I'm looking forward to checking out their podcast.
and they are at Rush Fans. And I've been talking with Ryan from them about some sort of team up crossover thing with them. All right, then. Email us. Tell us what you think. 2112 at everyrushsong.com. Follow us on the Sosh and on YouTube at Every Rush Song. Or no, it's at almost all the Rush songs. The first several Rush songs. Something like no, Every Rush
Every
song.
Rush song until we get tired
Thank you, Jay.
of talking about Rush.
Tim. Bid us adieu. Please, sir.
Thank you very kindly.